This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Littleton, Colorado. I'm here at Northern Climate Control. Since 2003, this licensed and insured company has been your indoor comfort expert, serving you 24/7 throughout the Metro Denver area. I'm here with Scott. Thanks for joining us here today. Scott, this is a family-owned and operated company. You've been doing this for some time. Share with me a little bit how your family got involved in this type of industry.
I got into this out of college, just as a part-time thing, and I liked it, and I've been doing it ever since. So I've been doing it for like 25 years.
That is amazing. So even before you started the company, you had some experience going into this. Obviously, we live in Colorado. The weather changes by the hour. Thanks to technology, most of us are used to having our climate controlled, and we don't even notice. Really, for the most part, it's something we don't think about until something breaks down. And then quickly we kind of go into a panic. Is that kind of pretty much what your team is prepared to go into?
Yeah, nobody plans on their furnace going out or their air conditioner going out. You just wake up, it's hot, it's cold, you call us. We try to get out the same day, unless it's extremely hot or extremely cold, then we might have a little bit of wait time. But for the most part, we do try to get you taken care of the same day.
That is very nice. Unfortunately, these breakdowns don't happen 9 to 5. Sometimes they happen in the middle of the night. Is it important for you to be available to folks really 24/7 if that's what they need?
Yeah, I'm always here, or somebody is always here to answer questions. A lot of times, just being able to talk to the customer over the phone, a lot of times we can walk them through it where they don't even need us to come out. So I find that quite a bit, just with what's going on. We can help them at least get it going, up and running until we can get back out.
Excellent. Regardless if it's residential or commercial, I imagine a lot of these places don't have the same type of furnace or even the same brands. Share with me your license to work on quite a few brands. Tell us about those.
Yeah, we can service, install, a lot of the bigger manufacturers. We do a lot primary residential, some light commercial. But yeah, we can work on all of it.
Be it a furnace or an air conditioner, what can we do to kind of minimize some of the breakdowns? Can we take a proactive approach and get some periodic maintenance? Is that important? Something you recommend?
Of course. So the biggest thing's, again, going to be the filter. Keeping the filter replaced. That keeps your temperature of your furnace from running so hot. That's a lot of times when somebody calls in the after hours and doesn't have, heat, and it's just blowing cold air, and you ask them about the filter, and it's like, oh yeah, we did it last year, and, or they bought these expensive filters that say they last really long because they're so expensive, and it's usually opposite. The more expensive they are, the more frequent you have to replace them. The more expensive, the more particulates that it's going to catch right away. So it loads up a lot faster than the cheaper filters.
So bottom line rule there is we just got to keep them up, and basically, regardless if it's cheap or expensive, keep them fresh. One of the things I see out there is basically. Well, first of all, you guys do more than just repair. What about folks that are putting new construction in, maybe an add-on, or possibly even want to upgrade their existing older model, find something more efficient? Is that something you provide as well?
We do. We do replace equipment, install new equipment, anything indoor air quality, humidifiers, ultraviolet, anything that you're concerned with your indoor air quality, we can address. As far as new construction, we don't do a whole lot of that, just because it takes a crew, and you're out there for weeks at a time, and that's not really what we get into. Mostly the technical service and install.
Excellent. Someone out there who basically maybe wants an upgrade on their system, are you able to provide maybe a consultation even over the phone, talk to them a little bit about what would work best for them, and maybe even talking about financing? Is financing available for some of these newer units?
Yes, financing is definitely available. And I talk to people all the time about estimates, seeing what they got, what they're looking for. If they want me to come out, by all means, we set up a time. I can come out, or one of my technicians comes out, and we can just go over, what your concerns are and address them. And everyone will be happy.
Excellent. They say that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Obviously, it's important that you've got your, like you said, basically the filters taken care of and it's running efficiently. But what about the ductwork? What about making sure that's clear? Even the ventilation in the house, is that something you can help with as well?
Whenever you replace an older furnace, a lot of times we do upgrade the filtration setup. A lot of the older systems, you got to get inside the furnace. It's not a real airtight seal. So when we come in, we replace the furnace. We'll do something with the filtration as well, making it more airtight. So whatever becomes loose, any particulates or anything in that ductwork with the new furnace that has a stronger blower, it's going to capture all that stuff in the new filtration rather than bypass the filter like in the older systems.
Excellent. Like you said, you have experience going back 20 plus years in this industry. Systems keep improving. I imagine you've seen that. No longer is a centralized system the best solution. Share with us a little bit about what air zoning is, and is that something you're able to help with as well?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we can do zoning, zone systems, ductless mini split systems. There's PTAC units. If somebody needs to cool something, there's always a way, or condition something. There's always a way to get something, to it.
Let me ask you this. Something breaks down. Many times we're kind of panicked to find somebody. Why is it important that consumers out there, no matter what, they turn to a professional, somebody who is licensed, somebody who basically is insured? What does that mean for them?
Yeah, so that's very big. There's a lot of contractors out there that are not licensed, and it's very easy. You can just do a Google search of like Denver licensed contractors. It'll take you to a Denver's webpage where you can type in whatever company you're planning on using. You can type their name into this Denver's website, and it'll let you know if they hold a license or not. So yeah, there's a lot of companies out here that are not licensed.
Very important for people to do their due diligence and find out, making sure they're going to deal with somebody who's going to be here tomorrow as well. Let me ask you, as far as be it a repair or a new install, you really have built a business based off of recommendations. I read testimonials out there, people that are referring you. Is it important to you to provide top quality work, but yet at the same time keeping it affordable and competitive?
Yeah, very much so. So we haven't advertised for over 10 years, and we can do that just by, I've got the same guys that I've had forever. We don't ever try to upsell. We just do a good job, install great equipment, and we get lots of referrals. So we don't have to, go to the phone book and spend tons of money advertising, which just in the end raises everybody's price. So.
Nice. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, take a look at the different services they provide for you there. Obviously, their specialty there is residential. If you've got a furnace or an AC unit that has gone out, you need somebody to come out and take care of it for you. This is a company that began back in 2003. The owner here has 25 plus years of experience. Check out the testimonials online. That's obviously what we do first of all, making sure that there's a company that has a reputation of people able to be pleasantly surprised is what I read. When I read a lot of these, I see them finding that your team is able to find solutions for them. Like we said before, we live in Colorado here. Anymore, the windows, everything is energy efficient, yet the doors are closed many parts of the year. How does this really affect indoor air quality? And is that something that you've started to work with as well?
Sure. So the really tight homes, we do try to bring in some fresh air, some outside air. We like to control that, so it's not just like leaving a window open. There's lots of different types of dampers and zoning systems we can do. We can even run it through a HEPA filtration, so we're bringing in outdoor air through a HEPA filtration system, putting the house into a slight positive pressure, which really helps with the indoor air quality, the contaminants, and everything else.
Really great for people who have allergies. I would imagine when you're cleaning up the air like that. And anymore, each one of us have our own office in our home. It seems like there's days that I don't even get out of the house. I'm indoor working the whole time. That makes for better air quality, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt, much better. So you get the some fresh air coming in. You get the humidity levels correct. If you have any concerns with mold or really anything, there's products out there now that we can install that's pretty much maintenance free. We can put them in and forget about them.
Excellent. Let me ask you this. You've been doing this for some time. Like you said, you really don't need to advertise. Get people word of mouth. Is it enjoyable for you to read some of those testimonials? And does this work for you? Is it still very rewarding?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy it, and like I said, it's just been me and my same guys pretty much since I've started. I think I've brought one guy on just because it's really hard to find good guys, and once you have good guys, you just want to keep them, and then you don't have the worries. I mean, because there's can be consequences when you're messing with gas, electricity, and carbon monoxide and all that stuff. So yeah, just having guys that you don't have to check up on is great, and we get those referrals, and we don't have to go and do all the expensive marketing.
Another reason you definitely want to go with professional. Like you say, you're dealing with units. Safety is job one for sure. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. Once again, you're going to see their contact information there. Check out the website. Basically, we've got some great tips and resources there for you as well. Check out the products, many brands that they are licensed and able to come out and repair for you as well. This is a company that began back in 2003 that is Northern Climate Control, your indoor comfort experts. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.